Hi, Nana here again. I'm going to read you the story tonight about the little lost duckling. One sunny morning, Mother Duck led her 4 new ducklings down to the old pond. "Stay close, little ones," she told them. But one of the ducklings didn't listen. "Follow me, my babies," called Mother Duck as she swam away. But one of the ducklings didn't do as she was told. She didn't want to follow her mother across the water. She wanted to dart after the dragonflies, watch the frogs hopping in the lily pads, and chase the glistening fish. Can you see? So that's just what little duckling did. She splashed in the water and frightened the fish. She snapped her little beak at the dragonflies, and she quacked in amazement when a kingfisher flew by, like a little piece of the summer sky. Oh, wow, she looks a bit startled there, doesn't she? After a while, little duckling was tired of playing. She scrambled up onto the riverbank and fluffed out her feathers to dry. Around her the wind whispered in the grass, the leaves rustled, and overhead the sky grew dark. Little duckling realised she was all alone. Little duckling looked across the pond. Mother Duck was nowhere to be seen. Suddenly little duckling wanted to see her mother very much indeed. Just then Hedgehog came shuffling through the leaves. "Have you seen my mummy?" asked little duckling, but the hedgehog just shook his head and carried on, hunting for juicy worms to eat. You see him? So little duckling walked a little further down the riverbank until she met Squirrel. "Have you seen my mummy?" she asked again. But Squirrel was too busy collecting acorns to even answer, so little duckling had to carry on walking. She hadn't gone very far before she met Rabbit. "Who are you?" the rabbit asked. "I'm a lost little duckling, and I'm looking for my mummy," said little duckling bravely. "Then I should stay by the water, or Mr. Fox will get you," said Rabbit, and with a flash of his white tail he disappeared back beneath ground. All of them. Little duckling wasn't feeling very brave at all now. She quacked loudly, hoping Mother Duck might hear her. "I wouldn't do that if I were you," said a squeaky voice, "or Mr. Fox might hear you." It was Mouse. Oh dear, cheep little duckling. "Please help me find my mummy." But the mouse had gone, scurrying away through the grass. Just then a big furry beaver scrambled onto the bank. "Whumph," he grunted. "What's a little duckling like you doing here, all on your own?" "I'm lost and I'm looking for my mummy," wailed poor little duckling. "Is she a nice brown cuddly mummy," said Beaver, "who told you always to stay close by her side?" Little duckling nodded sadly. "Then you'll find her looking for you over by those reeds," said Beaver. And so she was. "Mummy," quacked the little duckling happily, "I promise never to wander off again." And so do you know what? She never ever did. Oh look, they got back together. Oh, I enjoyed reading that story for you. I love you loads, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.